this week's edition of XXL, as usual, are proudly powered by Uganda Telecom. It's all about you and Air Uganda. Great service and definitely great value for money. It's going to be a roller coaster for the next 30 minutes, so fasten your seatbelts.
But I've shot videos that cost about 300, 500 to 5,000.
Uganda ambao wanaitwa site video na ngoni, kuna nyumba ambayo tumefanya.
The guy who just first here said, you know, there could be like fish in there. And I agree. We are about to have tilapia.
My fear for failure, it's almost a failure.
He is arguably one of the finest cinematographers out of the region. Out of East Africa. Who doesn't know Visual Lab? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
It's been such a long time.
I know.
Bongo mnasemaje?
Bongo zima, everything's good.
Yeah, man. I miss the place, man.
Yeah. American chips, right?
Chips mayai.
That's the best. You know, that's the best.
Okay, yeah. Music videos.
Yeah.
Let's look at scripting. What does a good script entail?
One is the story. That's the most important part of the script. That's how I would see it. It has to be unique in its way, and something that you would avoid repetition over and over. And that comes from the song. When you talk about a music video, the song itself would depict what the story is and how unique it will be. Let's
look at the qualities of a good video. There are certain misconceptions. Is it money or the creativity?
I think it's the creativity. It's how you define and how the feel of the song will define the quality of it. Because, again, the usage of light, the location, because the song determines the location and the light that you will use on a particular video. You won't just blow it out the light, Some lights are low key, some light, So it gives you, the song would give you the sense of what light you would use to tell the story. But money is an issue. But I've shot videos that cost about 300, 500 to 5,000. The difference you could actually see. The quality of the song is good and the concept of the song is good. You walk away with a fabulous video. Obviously money would give you what you would want in terms of props, in terms of people, to go to the actual locations you want. You'd get things that you normally wouldn't get if you don't have money. But that's not a determining factor to actually get a better quality. With technology, now we can get the quality that it was impossible to achieve 10, 15 years ago. So I wouldn't really say a big budget video would necessarily mean it's the hottest video out there, And yeah, absolutely. It's all about the concept and how you put it together.
Yeah.
Is it unique? Is the song, have people heard this song before? And that's the most important part when it comes to video. Yeah.
You're listening to the Blazing Out 100 Hip Hop and R&B is where it is. But we also have some piece of information to give you guys. It's a big announcement and everyone needs to know about this. Listen up real good. You've been checking out XXL. As Miss said, there's something different. And we thought it would actually be a great thing. According to House of Talent, the news coming through, the info is that it is changing from Saturday 9:30 to what time?
To Tuesday 9:30 p.m. You best believe it.
Yeah.
Only XXL on NTV. You heard?
What's up. We're going to be live in effect, so make sure you catch us every single Tuesday as we rock down.
And then the people you've worked with, you've literally worked with everybody in the region, man.
Absolutely.
The list, break it down for me. Let them know, man.
It's so hard to say.
Your CV is
it's so hard to say who I haven't worked with.
Yes.
In Tanzania, to be honest with you, I think I've worked with pretty much. We're going on fifth video. We've done stuff with pretty much everyone, like Kayleen, Ray C, Lady JD, TID, Q-Chief, Bushoke,
I remember Nature, Professor J.
Professor J3.
And then you eventually crossed over to Nairobi.
Well, it's going crazy. Right? But no, seriously, we have shot so many, and it's right now, the idea when I tell people that it's not about shooting music videos, it's about bringing a fresh concept and also making a song big and the video big. In Tanzania, one would bring and say, oh, this is a nice song, I can shoot a video for you. But it has become a tendency right now. They bring a whole entire album. And I tell them, listen, this is going to be a hit. You understand? And it's on you if you want to do this other song. 9 out of 10.
And I think you had the first video on MTV. I mean, out of East Africa.
Yeah.
That's like history, man.
Well, it is, but I don't look at it that way.
So, whom do you consider your competition? I mean, in the region.
I don't. I just don't consider people as competition.
Yes.
I consider us as East Africans, and you know, I spoke to a musician. He asked me the very same question: who's your competitor? You know, there's this new guy, blase, 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 that. He does all his videos, and I said, the moment everyone stops and say, okay, I'm a musician, I'm a producer, and we all become brothers, it's the only time that we will become Africans and we can work together. You understand? I don't see competition. You understand? Because I have my own unique style. You copy my style, I change, you know, and that's how I am. I do hip hop, I do tarab, you know, and I'm sure
versatility.
Ugandans have not seen, you know, Mduara. You've seen me shoot Mduara.
Yes.
I shoot it like nobody else because I grew up in the 90s listening to Mduara, you understand?
For your information, Mduara is like what? It's a coastal flavor. It's equivalent to our own, our very own, what? Kadongo Kamu. I mean, so to put it. Yeah.
Is it? There's nothing like Mduara because
really, yeah,
it's the mixture of Arab, it's the mixture of Swahili in its best. Everything you hear is not the representation of this. It's almost a metaphor. You have hip hop artists that have beef, and yet they don't express it. They don't say, you know, please, y'all. You know, they don't rap it like the way it's supposed to be rapped. Mduara people don't do that. Go straight in your face.
Straight up.
Your mama. Your mama got issues. And I'm telling you A, B, C, D. So either you like it or not, kill me if you want to. But I ain't gonna die. And if I die, I'ma still wake up tomorrow. If I don't wake up, my sister's gonna be on your case.
So that's the content in there. That's the content in Mduara.
I adore to work with different people. I would like to work with Dedak. I would love to work with Ogopa. And I have the open hand. Most people don't understand that it's not the fact that I want to direct. I could do lighting. I could cut. It doesn't have to be Hollywood and we the production house. We own this, we do this. Yes. It doesn't really have to be that way. Because what it means end of the day, that we can produce something, the rest of the world can actually look at us and say, yo, there's something popping in East Africa.
So what brings you to Uganda?
What really brought me to Uganda, I'm here to work with Ngoni. There's a project we're actually doing, a nameless Ngoni NAT. We've been working on it for quite some time, putting everything in prospect. My projects always take time. And also we're here to bring some videos for the artists that I work with within the label. Yo, this is Adam Juma, East Africa, with Bush Babies coming up. Don't touch nothing.
Uganda, ambao wanaitwa Cyclone. Na pia tumekuja kufanya video na Ngoni.
The guy who just passed here said, there could be like fish in there. And I agree. We are about to have tilapia.
My fear for failure, it's almost a phobia. I really like to
Now this week, the Fix goes communal as XXL connects with the community. We basically touch base with wananchi and highlight some of the issues affecting them.
Yeah, so it's just horrible. It's horrible, really. Of course, it's the Kampala City Council. That one is well known, and it's unfortunate that as residents or whoever around here, you can't do anything. In fact, you can be arrested for trying to do that.
We are suffering too much. Then our business is declined, and we have no customer, and nobody can come our house also. We are suffering too much. What we can do now?
It has really affected us so much. As you can see, we were targeting people who don't want the crowded Kampala roads and all that, so they would opt to come and shop away from town. And when we got here, the potholes were not really this big. It kept on increasing until it became a big lake. Now people don't want to pass here because the road is not passable, as you can see, because you end up getting stuck in the water. We lose customers. People opt to call us and we deliver things to them, which is very expensive.
First of all, each person who comes here for business is asking me why I'm still here. What are you doing here? It's now more or less a river. Once you have vehicles passing by, they are going to push all the water. I mean, sometimes this office is full of water. You can't work, so you spend the first 2 hours in the morning mopping.
Bang! My name is Kawesa Richard and I am Ugandan. Are you Ugandan? What makes you Ugandan? Well, what makes me Ugandan is I'm just productive and orderly on double XL. Shifting, it is shifting from Saturday 9:30 p.m. to Tuesday 9:30 p.m. You'll be watching me. Now, I'll be watching you. If you don't show up, I'll be watching you. See you then. You watching me? Me watching me? Actually, I'm here now. You're watching me.
The guy who just passed here said, there could be like fish in there. And I agree. We are about to have tilapia very soon, yeah.
They can appeal to maybe people who are on these streets to contribute something, to come up and do something on the road. If they cannot come out as authorities to do it by themselves, let them ask whoever is on this road to give a hand.
Ask the authority and do something for us. We are facing too much problem, just like a mini Lake Victoria.
Ebinnya bino bitawanye emmotoka bisibe emmotoka wano jamu n'akwata.
Oluguudo lw'Ebugoloobi luno ebinnya bifuuse ebinnya. Bugoloobi kitundu kya baloodi. Naye naffe twewuunya okubanga ebinnya biri wano. Bammeeya bayita wano, Basaamu Kuteesa bayita wano, Banyakaana bayita wano, konvoyi za President ziyita wano zambuka embuya, Ministry of Defense. Naye bw'otunuulira oluguudo we bayita n'otunuulira ebinnya bino, oliranga oweddemu amaanyi.
Ekinnya kikkuba n'ova mu takisi ng'omutwe gukuluma ng'oli mulwadde n'ogenda mu ddwaliro lwa kinnya.
Twandisabye just ne batuyamba buyambi.
Abalina obuvunaanyizibwa ku nguudo batuyambe batukolere ku nguudo zaffe banange.
Making appeals in Uganda is one of the most distressing things because there is nothing that will be done.
Yeah, thank you so much, XXL. This is a very good initiative, to kind of make people aware that something has to be done. Someone has to say something. Big ups to XXL. Thank you. Thank you, Bush Baby. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Things that make us so UG. Anyway, to whom it may concern, I hope it's point noted.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Bamturaki Musime, Head of Sales and Marketing, Air Uganda, and you are watching XXL.
My fear for failure, it's almost a phobia. I really like to it. It's very nice to be in XXL.
Yeah, you're such a hard person to catch.
Well, finally, I'm here. And I'm really happy to be on the show.
Okay, so it's a pleasure. Now, obviously, over the years, you've been quite a huge inspiration to lots of local upcoming fashion icons. As a role model, how does this make you feel as a person?
It's kind of gives me a sense of fulfillment. But it's been a very long journey for me. I've been now in the business for the last 10 years. I've learned a lot. There's been a lot of ups and downs and everything, but I've just kept and pushed and persevered, and I am still, and I'm still here. But it does make me feel very good, and And one thing that has really made me feel good, one of the special things for me this year was being voted by the teens role model of the year. So that's good. That inspires me, encourages me to even work harder.
Do you feel like you've fulfilled your dream?
I feel like there's so much for me. There's so much. I feel it's just the beginning. I feel there's so much that I can achieve. I feel very fortunate that I can be able to do what I have done so far. And one of my biggest achievements so far is being a mother, which is absolutely fantastic, and I'm enjoying and loving.
So you're also known to be a very shrewd businesswoman. Where do you get your motivation? What keeps you, going?
My fear for failure. It's almost a phobia. I really like to be successful at anything that I do. That actually drives me. It wakes me up every morning.
You're listening to the Blazing Out 100 Hip Hop and R&B is where it is. But we also have some piece of information to give you guys. It's a big announcement and everyone needs to know about this. Listen up real good. You've been checking out XXL. As Miss said, there's something different, and we thought it would actually be a great thing. According to House of Talent, the news coming through, the info is that it is changing from Saturday 9:30 to what time?
To Tuesday 9:30 p.m. You best believe it.
Yeah.
Only XXL on NTV. You heard?
What's up. We're gonna be live in effect, so make sure you catch us every single Tuesday as we rock down.
Who are some of your influences, people you've looked up to over the years?
I think one of my influences basically has been my mother. She's just been a very big part, a very big influence in my life. And yeah, I would say it's my mom.
Now, you've obviously, been places, all over the world, showcasing your stuff on the international fashion scene.
Yes.
The places you've been to and, vis-a-vis our fashion industry. Would you say we're on the right track?
I think we're on the we're still very behind when it comes to fashion and being able to compete with the international world. But there's a lot of creativity here. There's a lot of creative talent in Uganda, and now you can see there's a lot of upcoming talent, and that is one of the reasons for me doing something like this that is African, where I can be able to collect other artists and be able to display their stuff and sell it for them. For me, this is like a platform to try and promote the local talent, be a voice for them, because I've been fortunate that I have a stage, I have a voice that people can listen. So I want to take advantage of that and sell Uganda's artists to the rest of the world, using my brand.
Now, as a fashion icon, how would you describe Ugandans, when it comes to their sense of style?
Ugandans are very fashion conscious. Ugandans are very trendy. When you go to a club, the girls are dressed like something out of a music video. They are, you'd think you're watching a 50 Cent's music video or something. Ugandans are really forward. When it comes to fashion, you can see what's really trendy anywhere in the world. They have it. They're dressing locally. So in East Africa, Ugandans are the best dressed. Actually, Kenyan, in Nairobi, we have stores there. People tend to say, oh, Ugandans are overdressed. You guys are overly dressed. You dress every day, even to the office, that you dress like you're going out. So yeah, that's quite it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Especially seeing that 10 years ago, a girl could not walk freely on the street in a mini skirt or in trousers. Guys would scream at you and they would like to, take off your clothes. So we've come a long way.
Bang! My name is Kawesa Richard and I am Ugandan. Are you Ugandan? What makes you Ugandan? Well, what makes me Ugandan is I'm just productive and orderly on XXL. Shifting, it is shifting from Saturday 9:30 p.m. to Tuesday 9:30 p.m. You'll be watching me. Now, I'll be watching you. If you don't show up, I'll be watching you. See you then. You watching me? Me watching me? Actually, I'm here now. You're watching me.
And probably finally, how would you love to be remembered?
I'd like to be remembered as somebody who was a go-getter, who, I don't have no as in my vocabulary. If somebody says this, you can't do it, it actually inspires me even more. It pushes me to make sure to show them that I can do it. Inspire generations. My advice to anybody who wants to make it in anything, basically, not only in fashion, is just believe in yourself, persevere. You can be anything that you want to be if you put your mind to it. And this, I'm not just saying, I am not special. I am like everybody else. I have just worked very hard to get to where I am. I don't have a rich financial background. I work every single day to keep myself on the top.
That's about it for this week. It's always a pleasure to have your company. A big shout out to my sponsors, Uganda Telecom. It's all about you, and Air Uganda. Great service and definitely good value for money. I love hearing from you. Keep the comments coming. Good or bad, it's okay. XXL at houseoftalent.ug.